2025 is a totally different game for Amazon sellers. The old trick that worked for years stopped working. We started seeing questions from sellers everywhere. Why are my ranks dropping? Sales just fell overnight. What happened? And the answer? Amazon updated its algorithm. Before this, Amazon used what we called the A9 algorithm. It ranked product based on how well they sold. If your product was getting a lot of sales and your ad campaign were strong, your listing would usually rank high. But now, it's different. Amazon moved to a new algorithm system and it is much smarter. It doesn't just look only at sales or ads. It looks at how engaging your customers are, whether your listing brings in outside traffic, and how trustworthy your seller account is. Amazon also uses AI to understand the shopper's intention. Now, if your listing contains misleading information, then it's bad news. And let's not forget about the new tariff. It directly impacts your pricing. One day it's huge and the next day it's gone. The recent changes also include a new title policy. Now you cannot include the same keyword more than twice. Then there is a change in image indexing. We all know that we can put alt text keyword inside our brand story and A+ content. If Amazon thinks your images are for decorative purpose, it can remove your alt text from A+ content. We have already seen that alt text is gone from some of our comparison charts. There is also a change in fees. Now coupons and participating in special sales events cost you dollars. Another change we might see in the near future is two-part titles. We already have a video on that. So sellers who were still focused only on PPC ads and sales velocity did not work with SEO, and the new changes saw their listing lose rank. Some lost 20%, other 30%, and some, like one of our US clients, saw a 50% drop in sales. These sellers had been selling on Amazon for over 5 years. They had good reviews, strong products, and were spending a steady amount on ads. But then everything dropped. Their best product went from page 1 to page 3. Ads were still running, but people weren't buying. Traffic to their listing was cut in half. That's when they came to us. We started by looking at their listing right away. We saw problems. The title was too long and stuffed with keywords. The A+ content was messy and hard to read. And the bullet points were outdated. They didn't match what people were searching for anymore. We also saw that all their traffic was coming from Amazon only. No external traffic from Google or popular social media like TikTok or Instagram. So we made a plan and fixed things step by step. First, we focused on the product listing. The old title had too many repeated keywords, which doesn't work anymore. So we rewrote the title to follow the new Amazon rules. No repeating the same keywords more than twice. Then we updated the bullet points to match what real shoppers were searching in 2025. We used Helium 10 to find high volume relevant keywords that were still bringing in traffic after the algorithm update. We also made sure the description was easy to read and helpful. Shoppers will not read the description for sure, but the algorithm will do. For the brand story and A+ images, we added proper alt text using real words that describe the product. We included Spanish words. Remember, it is the second most speaking language in the USA. People often search with Spanish words in Amazon. Including Spanish word is really helpful. Same goes for wrongly spelled words. We should not put them in our listing, but we can use them as alt text. These small changes made the listing cleaner, more relevant, and fully optimized for the new search system. This was the foundation we needed to help the product start ranking again. We focused on influencer marketing, made some video about the product, heavily pushed that social media, showing how it works, how it looks, and why people should buy it. That really turned the table. Next, we worked on their A+ content. The old version was not helping. It had random images and very little useful info. So we gave it a full makeover. First, we added lifestyle images showing real people using their product. This helps shoppers imagine how the product fits into their life. Amazon also gives more value to this kind of image now. We also made sure to include clear, simple text that explain the product benefits. And we added keywords in the right places, especially in the image alt text, so Amazon could understand and index the content properly. One big change was adding a comparison chart. This helped shoppers compare features without leaving the page. It also kept them from checking out other sellers. We avoid anything that looked decorative or empty. Every image and every word had a reason to be there. This new A+ content didn't just look better, it helped build trust with shoppers and with Amazon's new algorithm. And that made a big difference in getting their product ranking again. Now let's talk about tariff, because this was a big problem in 2025. After the US election, President Donald Trump made some strong moves against China. He increased tariff again and again, first 10%, then 65%, and even up to 145%. It caused a lot of confusion and fear. We didn't make any major changes due to the tariff panic. We avoided unnecessary decisions. While many competitors started placing orders from different regions and raised their prices to stay competitive, we focused on forecasting. Since our existing inventory was strong and our organic performance was solid, we paused our ads to preserve stock. We also identify one reliable alternative supplier without rushing the process. Most private label sellers import their products from China. So when tariffs go up, their costs also go up. Many sellers started raising their prices quickly. But here's what we did differently. We stayed calm. We told the seller not to raise the price right away. We waited. Because of that, we started winning the buy box more often and sales went up. And guess what? A few weeks later, Trump paused the tariff again. That panic, it was temporary. After 4 weeks, their product came back to the page 1. After 6 weeks, sales were fully recovered. This shows how smart pricing and not rushing can be a big advantage on Amazon. So now it's over to you. If you want to do better online, you have to stay updated, because even small changes can make a big difference. Here at Ecomclips, we have served over 1,000 brands and we know how to handle situations smartly. Success comes from staying ahead of the competition. And that's exactly what we help brands do every day. If you are facing any problem like sudden drop in sales, ranking issue, or confusion over new Amazon rules, you are not alone. The Amazon game has changed in 2025 and many sellers are still trying to catch up. At Ecomclips, we don't just give advice. We solve the real problems, step by step, just like we did for this US seller. Just give us a call or email us to info@ecomclips.com. We are here to help you get back on track and grow again, even in this crazy new Amazon world.